Hello folks and welcome to the third and final day of our Center Parcs series. And as you can see, I'm starting the day out in the rain again, near the mini golf and specifically near to a bike parking place. If you watched the last part, towards the end of that, you'd have found out that two of our party managed to mess up their bikes. Yesterday we had one who lost a key and the other one whose key snapped in the lock. Both of these things happened after the cycle centre closed for the day, so we weren't able to resolve it yesterday. So we are out this morning to try and retrieve their bikes, which have been left out in the rain, I think in here overnight. I don't actually know specifically which one they're in. They're walking down, but as it's raining I decided to cycle off ahead because I didn't want to cycle at walking pace in the rain. So I'm just waiting for them here. Hopefully, I think this is where they described they've left their bikes. So we're gonna meet here, walk down to the cycle centre, and hopefully there'll be a solution where they can get their bikes back and it doesn't cost me an absolute fortune. But can you believe, bearing in mind what a buffoon I am, we hire 3 bikes and mine's the only one that survived the week. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. Either that shows that I've had a big turnaround and am now great, having turned 42, or I've produced offspring even more inept than I am. I hope it's the first one. They should be here in a minute. And then outside of that, we don't have much in the way of plans for today. Obviously, we'll head over to the swimming pool for a bit this afternoon. If the weather turns, we'll have a little bit of a barbecue, but we don't have any activities or anything planned. We've gone heavy on activities when we've come to Center Parcs in the past, but we haven't done it this time because most of it we can do nearer to home, better and cheaper. Like, we're not going to go bowling here because we can go bowling at home for a quarter of the price. We're not going to do mini golf here because we've got a treetop adventure golf place where we're still owed a free round from getting a hole-in-one last time. That's right in the centre of Leicester. So, you know, we're not going to do archery because it's miles away and we've done beginners archery like 5 times over recent trips. So we're kind of just here to hang out, enjoy the week, celebrate some birthdays, have a little bit of a break and do the swimming. So we'll definitely be doing the swimming, but not much in the way of mega activities. And I'm going to address this now, guessing what I think is probably going to have been in the comments section in the previous 2 videos. If it wasn't, then I'll just edit this bit out. But I suspect this probably needs saying. Anyone who said stuff like, can you show Andy? Can you show the kids more? No, we're showing everybody as much as they want to be shown. Everybody has been on camera for the amount of time they wanted to be on camera for over the course of this trip, and that's just the way it is. We're not here doing a family vlog. This is a me vlog. I'm showing you my trip. My kids just happen to be here, but the video is not about them, and I'm sure most of you understand that and are absolutely fine with it. But just in case there's a few dissenting voices, I know we get them from time to time. But, you know, I figured standing here in the rain, what better time to talk about it? And I think, no, I thought that was them approaching. It's not. I've let them know where I am. They're coming from, I don't even know how they're coming from the wrong way. They're coming from over here. Our cabin is over there. I have absolutely no idea how they're coming from over here. How are you approaching from over there? Our cabin's over there. Stop following the signs. You've done this route so many times.
We do it every time.
Unbelievable. So, bike lock updates. We've gone to the cycle centre. They've both collected additional locks and had to describe where their bikes were to the man. He's going to meet us there with bolt cutters and hopefully free their bikes. They've not charged us, which is nice. I suspect they've probably described the wrong location because I don't know where the bikes are. But I've watched these two go the wrong way twice just on the way here. Somewhere they've been 3 times in the last 2 days.
No, but I said the one near the Starbucks and then I realised there's a Starbucks in that activity den and there's also a bike box. I'm a little bit worried.
Wow. So the good news is we've made it to the bikes and they are still here. The bad news is our only way of describing where they were to the man was they're near Starbucks. Starbucks is just there. But on the way back here, we walked past another Starbucks. The man isn't here. He came on a bicycle and we walked. So I am thinking he's never gonna come. Well, as suspected, the man went to the other Starbucks. They had to go back and fetch him again, but their bikes have now been freed. So I'm leaving them to make their own way back. I'm sure they'll be great at navigation because I need to nip into the shop and grab us something to have for tea, which is a difficult thing to work out because I don't know if the rain's going to stop and we can barbecue or not, but I guess I need to get something that could just as easily be cooked indoors. My backpack was too full to buy any food, so I just got essentials, dishwasher tablets, bin bags, a Lego magazine that had a lovely minifig on the front, but now I've really got a hankering for fish for my dinner and I just don't know why. These guys do look delicious though. Right, need to get back because then need to get back because we're going swimming, like now. So need to go back, round up humans and get in there and get voluntarily wet as opposed to my current involuntarily wet. It's also worth bearing in mind as well for anybody planning a holiday, find out when we're due to have one and don't go that week because we seem to be cursed with weather this year. When we went on our cruise earlier in the year, it was minus temperatures and raining the whole time. When we went to Lanzarote, it never got above 22 degrees, was so windy that just about every video was ruined by the sound of wind. And now we've been here and it's been basically rainy all week. We're going to Disneyland in September. I suspect it's going to snow. And then when we actually go on our cruise to the Arctic Circle for the Northern Lights next year and it's supposed to be snowing, I imagine I'll be wishing I took my Bermuda shorts with me. Weather and us just doesn't work on trips away anymore. Luckily, I constantly have waterproofs in the car, or else this week would have been a complete write-off. Now we've got to hope I haven't lost my bike lock because I will never live it down if I have, after all the stick I've just given them too. Well, after much kerfuffling, we are finally ready to go out. Also, good to see Amy's finally doing a little bit of tidying around here after I've been keeping the place tidy for days. Finally, she's doing her bit. But we're on our way to swimming now. We'll meet you there. Actually, we won't meet you there because we can't film there. But we'll probably see you on the way if it's not raining. It's not actually raining currently, but Andy doesn't have a coat with him and insisted on wearing a poncho. So a poncho he shall wear. What? We can't slow down. They didn't leave on time. Andy was told we'd leave at 3, so we left at 3. They were not ready at 3. Just passing the back end of Goose Corner, as you can see. The gooses have all gone down there for now. These two are on their way to station themselves on the corner proper though, which is good. Hello, Mr. Goose, how are you doing? And then there's just the one guy there on Goose Corner, just keeping an eye on things while everyone else explores. Well, we are done swimming, but as you can see, it is absolutely chucking it down with rain, which means Andy's not going to be very happy about the walk back. It certainly means we're not going to be having a barbecue as well. So I think our options for dinner are currently, if he's up for it, because it's nearly 5 o'clock, go to one of the restaurants that's up here. We're surrounded by restaurants at the moment, which are in the dry, and it's only going to rain for the next hour. So we could do that. I suspect he won't want to do that. So I think what we're most likely to do is just walk back in the rain, get completely drenched, and then order a takeaway. The girls are staying in the pool for a bit. They wanted to try and stay in there until it closes at 9 to try and see the sunset in there. I suspect they'll be less interested in doing that if it's pouring with rain and they can't really go outside. But I'm just waiting for Anna and Andy to emerge, and then we'll work out what we're going to do in the rain. Well, we made it back just in time for bullseye. It's 5 o'clock, so we'll make Andy's dinner. The girls have just sent me a text saying they're having a quick snack and will probably be with us about 7, half 7-ish. It's not the end of the vlog, Andy. 7? Yeah, so I think we're going to eat without them, and they can fend for themselves when they get back, because that's madness. We're old. We eat at 5 because of years of being trained to eat at 5 by him. So we'll get his dinner in, and then we'll, I guess, order some takeaway for ourselves, because somebody, again, in the rain, didn't want to go to the shop. So it's takeaway or nothing. Well, I think lots of people had the same idea as us today, because we got back from swimming at just after 5. It's now 7:28 and our food has just arrived. It took absolutely ages. The girls have just sent me a message saying they've just left the pool and asked me to check what the earliest they can order for when they get back here and make their order. The earliest they're going to get is 9:30. But we've got some kind of curry for Anna, and I mean that's called a fully loaded pizza. That's not very loaded. That's one of the worst pizzas I've ever seen. Hopefully it tastes better than it looks. But I think they are very, very busy today. I'm going to go and eat. And yeah, the pizza wasn't very good. It was horrible. But I ate it because I was really hungry. Not worth the 2.5 hour wait. It is now Gone 8 o'clock. The girls are now back. They're waiting for their food to nearly 10 o'clock. So I don't really know what the plan is for the evening now. I'm just going to kind of sit in the corner and see if anything happens. And if something happens, I'll show you it. Otherwise, I won't. But it's our last night. It is still absolutely rotten weather. We've not had any luck at all. Like I was saying earlier, no luck at all with the weather. While we've been here, we had a really rainy Tuesday and we've had a really rainy Thursday. And the temperature's dropped massively. Bearing in mind, 2 weeks ago, it was like 25, 30 degrees. We needed the air conditioning on in the house, and it's 15 degrees today. It's mad. But other than that, we've had a jolly nice time, haven't we? Should we come and talk to Anna and get her thoughts on if we've had a jolly nice time? Here she is, look. I don't know why the camera's not looking at her. Camera, where are you going? There you go. Have we had a jolly nice time?
Mm-hmm. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's we're a little out of practice with the whole active parenting thing. You say that.
You're not ready.
I had to go down and see the bike man this morning because of buffoon young people. I've had to do various parenting activities. They've been making me tidy up. We don't tidy up this often at home, but they've been making us tidy up. They're monsters. They're proper monsters. But it's been jolly nice, and we've started to put some plans in place for a potential trip for next year for the Chapman family reunion. We might do a cruise, but we'll see.
Minus Rupert.
Yeah, I don't think Andy will cope with a cruise, but maybe do a cruise with the females and then something else with Andy and just meet up a couple of, like I said earlier, we could all go and play mini golf together. We could go bowling together. We don't have to come away for a week, all of us at the same time. And I think this week has been good, but it's so expensive coming here. It cost us over £2,000 for the trip, and then I made the mistake of looking at my credit card app whilst still here, and we've spent over £1,000 on.
I don't even know how.
Because every meal we've had has been over £100. Every time we've gone to the shop, it's been £50 to £100. We got the bikes, got a Lego set. I mean, that didn't go on. My contactless didn't work for a full day, so Anna ended up buying that. So that doesn't even go towards it. But yeah, when you factor in the cost of the stuff we had to buy to bring with us, the cost of the trip, obviously petrol, all that kind of stuff, all in, it's probably cost about £3,500 to do this trip. And as nice as it is, with the weather being rotten, there is much less to do. And part of me thinks we could do, for the same prices we've spent to do this, we could do the same length of cruise with the girls, similar to one we did earlier in the year. We went to Amsterdam and back. We could do a cruise like that with the girls and still have money left over to take Andy to
Sandy Balls.
Yeah, to Sandy Balls where we went last year, or Great Yarmouth, or Skegness, or the Alton Towers, Night Garden Hotel he's always wanted to go to, the Legoland Hotel. There's so many places. Something that he'd really enjoy because
He likes hotel rooms.
He likes hotel rooms and he's enjoyed the swimming, but I don't know that he's got much more else out of this trip. And
he gets to spend every.
Yeah, he's enjoyed.
Me.
He's enjoyed, but you could do that anywhere. We don't have to spend Center Parcs prices to do that. So I don't know. We'll put some thought into it and decide what we're going to do for the next reunion trip. As far as travel for us goes, we've got Disneyland coming up. We've got our next cruise coming up as well. And now we're not tied into this being a travel channel anymore. There'll be some other videos that pop up here and there along the way as well. But for now, I think we'll probably wrap up here. And if something else happens, I'll edit it in here. But otherwise, if you have enjoyed this video and this little series, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on it for us. Subscribe to the channel for sporadic videos that aren't about any topic in particular. Let's be very open about what you get here. Where are you looking? You're like staring off above the camera into the distance.
I'm very tired. My body
Anna is shattered from after a year and a half of not having to do the day-to-day parenting. It is a shock to the system being back on it again. and she's broken. Thank you very much for watching.